In this series, I'm going to be interviewing the greats of Vail. This is going to include content creators, streamers, competitive players, and developers. We are going to dig deep into how they even got into Vail.
Wow, that's really a good question for a start.
And to maybe stuff that will be coming into the game soon.
The old one is not coming back.
Let's see what these Vail greats have to say and what their answers will be to my questions. Enjoy the series. In this video, I interviewed War. He is considered one of the best players in the game, top of so many leaderboards. I will be asking him questions about how he got to a skill level, about content creating, and in competitive team questions. Let's see what his answers will be, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get on with it. War, you are a Vail content creator and considered to be one of the best players in the game. So I want to ask you some questions about all of that, but first I want to know how it all started. What first got you into the game of Vail?
So I think mainly what got me into it was, and this is going to sound kind of cringe, but it was a YouTuber, but it was a Gorilla Tag YouTuber.
Right.
It was the man known as VMT, because back then XLab was sponsoring a bunch of different content creators to play the game, and they decided, well, Gorilla Tag's popular, let's go for some of them. And he did. He went for VMT and K9. I watched both. And the first time I watched it, I didn't think the game looked too interesting.
Okay.
But then I watched it the second time, and I'm like, all right, there seems to be a lot of hype. And so I figured, why not pick it up? The game was on sale, and I wanted something else to play besides Contractors because I was getting wrecked.
Right. Oh,
but I think that's mainly just where it started.
Yeah.
From there, I didn't really stop, but no, I also do find it kind of unfortunate that no videos from bigger content creators getting sponsored for that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did J-Man not long ago, but
yeah, true. Well, obviously you are an extremely good player. You're max prestige. You're
no.
So for newer players, what tips would you give to be as good as you and at your skill level?
Okay, let's not talk about me, because if I'm being honest, I'm not very good. That's one thing I do want to get out of the way is some people may call me good. I am not. If you look at any comp player within a top 10 team, they're probably better than me. But if I do know if you're looking to get better, it's mostly this combination of constantly playing the game to make sure your aim stays well trained. You can use the aim trainer over there if you want to practice things like flicks. But I think just for general aiming, I just like to go and play.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you wanted to, Training Grounds does work, because when you think about it, and no offense to any of the players there, but you guys are kind of like bots. XLab is always wondering, XLab's always thinking, well, why don't we add bots? They kind of already did. If we're being honest, they kind of already did. The players, they kind of already added bots. If you need just to keep warm, I mean, Training Grounds exists.
Training Grounds, but
fair enough. If it's Artifact, then I would recommend starting to get into comp. I mean, if you don't want to go straight for VRML, or you don't think like you get it accepted into our team, or you don't think you could do good enough, which I wouldn't even worry about, because I mean, it's VRML and you're not losing anything. You could just go start in VML. They'll get you all set up there. Shouldn't be too bad.
Nice.
Comp is fun. I recommend it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, talk about the game a bit now. What do you think about the Vail at its current state, like the changes to Extraction, the new Citadel? What do you think of it right now at its current state?
In its current state, I mean, if we're comparing, I don't know. It's definitely changed. It's changed a lot. I do think the aim for Extraction, if it's on like a me personally type of thing, I'm not the biggest fan, and it's not XLab's fault. It's that Extraction game modes as a whole never really entice me, because they always feel a little bit slow. Even though XLab's is a lot faster paced. Like if you look at Showdown, or no, it's Exfil. If you look at Exfil, it feels like it takes an eternity. And it's just overall feels tedious. It doesn't feel fun or fast paced. That's the other problem though, is that I always think, why go for Extraction when Vail was a fast paced game from the start? I mean, I get it. Extraction seems fun, and people, I mean, I'm assuming it was the demand for games like Ghost of Tabor, and then Exfil decided to keep on moving with that. They want to keep with it. And I think it's been their plan to do extraction before even Exfil came out.
Yeah.
At some point down the road. But I don't know, because I'm just wondering how far they're gonna go. I mean, Citadel, I also feel like definitely needs some work.
Yeah.
The game's got a lot of content, but I don't know. I'm just hoping to see more in the future. It's a big thing that disappoints me though, is Vail combat. If I'm being real, it's not worth it. It's not worth your purchase.
Right.
There isn't enough content now for it to be really worth it. I mean, yes, all the game modes are fun, but at the same time, it's like, well, you're paying $30 for this.
Exactly.
Compared to you could get extraction, you could get all of the training grounds game modes, and they're still adding more. I feel like every major update, they're adding a new training grounds map. So they're still adding more.
True.
And it just doesn't feel worth it anymore. But the rest of the game, I do think they've done good with. I am waiting to see what they got in the future, though.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, obviously you also do VR content on YouTube. You have a channel. I checked you out, and you do a lot of really good videos. And one thing I want to spot out is your thumbnails. They are extremely good. So I want to ask, how do you make your thumbnails?
Oh, dude, I barely do. I honestly hate my thumbnails because I don't even put much effort into them. I think, because I mean, I can't even explain how I do it. I think mostly I look for a screenshot that can have something good up front with a good background.
Right.
And then I find something to put around the sides. People who make good thumbnails, unlike me, because mine are just the simplest of the simple. If you're looking for good thumbnails, Gloopy or Snake, those two know how to make thumbnails.
Right. Okay.
I think I learned. Snake told me what he uses, and it didn't seem very simple. I was like, well, yeah, that figures, because he's got pretty good thumbnails. If anyone's willing to look and check it out, he's got good thumbnails.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Nice. Well, how do you edit your videos? Because obviously there's the thumbnails. There's also the actual video itself, and the editing is also pretty good. So what do you use to edit your videos?
I do edit on my PC. I should probably be using the software called DaVinci Resolve, but I haven't swapped over to it yet. I still use CapCut's desktop version. Okay. Mostly because I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
And for anyone wondering, like, it's like, oh, well, how do you go about editing them? I think it's kind of just, there's like a rhythm to it, I feel, where if you put all of your footage that you need, and what's the keyboard shortcut? Let me take a look. I think it's either Control V or Control V or Control B that cuts. And if you just hold your mouse like right next to your keyboard, and it's do Control V and then you delete whatever you split, then you can just go through all of it, and if there's any gaps, then you can just right click, close all gaps.
Yeah. Nice.
And then add whatever effects you want later.
Nice.
So it doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. It ain't too bad.
Cool. Well, what was your most favorite video to film?
Oh, it was probably my most viewed, which was when I swapped over from standalone to PC. I loved making that one.
Okay. Sick.
Also because, filming IRL felt pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh, sick.
People in the comments, hey, I think I've been there.
Yo, cool. Well, I saw in one of your most recent videos, you were showing off not really showing off, you were just putting out there that you have every single golden gun skin. So, how was the journey of that? Was it like, it must have been tiring like crazy. Like, what was the journey like?
Honestly, I recommend it for anyone who's they're wanting something to do. Yeah. Because I don't think it was tedious. Like, obviously there were points in which, I felt like I wanted to bunk my head against the wall. But it was fun. I enjoyed most of it, because there were some guns, and also, TTK's been changed, so this could also drastically be different from what it used to be. Right. I mean, guns like the APC-9 would always annoy me. The knife wasn't tedious. It was just, it took forever.
Yeah.
That was the issue. Is it takes forever. I really enjoyed the G2, which, you know, it doesn't have full auto. It's just tapping.
Yeah,
which
true.
some people are like, they may be like, I don't think so.
Quite a lot of recoil though.
Yeah. At the time, I had wished SDF could be burned to the ground. And then I found out, oh, the gun's actually not that bad. But no, if anyone's even wanting just like some more playtime, but they don't want to go for gold, I'd recommend going for gold. It's fun.
Nice.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, 20 free skins per gun on the way. I mean, come on.
Yeah, true. Well, when you were grinding to get all the golden gun skins, did you do one gun at a time? Did you do multiple at a time? How did you grind?
I did one at a time.
One at a time.
Nice. I didn't want to spread it out between everything because that made it seem more like a daunting task.
Yeah.
Because I think in the end, it comes out to like 17 to 18,000 headshot kills.
Yeah.
If you're not using the same gun, which between all guns, I think that's how many you need for gold. But if you split it up between each gun, you just think it as like different points of it. It's like, well, all right, I just need another 1,000. I just need another 800.
Nice.
Just need another 600, 400.
Sick.
Was there a particular order? No. I did not care what order I did.
Oh, nice. Well, you are also in a competitive team, and you told me that it was like for the fun, obviously. But then, do you ever get nerves or feel pressure before a competitive match? And if so, how do you deal with that?
If I start to, then I just like let everything go. I don't like. I'll focus, but I won't take it seriously.
Right.
And I think that's the thing that some people may think of. It's like, oh gosh, I know these guys. They're pretty good. It's like staring at a giant. I mean, it's like you just relax and you play. That's all you do. Just play.
Have fun.
And you just don't worry about that. Yeah. It's if you lose, I mean, what's the big deal? You're not losing anything.
Exactly.
If you lose with dignity. I mean, hey, if you get shot in the face, you got beat. Just do better next time.
Nice. Okay, well, to finish off the interview, I want to ask one last question. In your opinion, do you prefer Carl or Lightbulb? It's a hard one.
What do you think, Lightbulb? Do I betray you? Yes. I say Carl.
No. Really? Ah, sick. Well, thank you for doing the interview with me.